beloved teachers and friends. Today, I'm going to tell a story entitled The Crystal Ball. In the south of Spain, there was a small village whose people were very joyful and lucky. A shepherd boy whose name was Nasir stayed near the village with his father, mother, and grandmother. Early morning, each day, he takes his goats up the hills to find a suitable place for them to graze. In the afternoon, he would return with them to the village. As usual, on one of these days, he suddenly saw a wonderful light behind a flower bush. When he came towards the branches, he saw a transparent and most beautiful crystal ball. The crystal ball was glittering like a colorful rainbow. Nasser carefully took it in his hands and turned it around. With surprise, suddenly he heard a weak voice coming from the crystal ball. It said, "You can make a wish that your heart desires, and I will fulfill it." Nasser could not believe that he had actually heard a voice. He said to himself, "If I wait till tomorrow, I will remember many things." He decided that he would not tell anyone about the crystal ball. On the following day also, Nasser could not decide what to wish for because he really had everything he needed. The days passed as usual, and Nasser appeared to be very cheerful that the people around him were amazed to see his cheerful disposition. One day, a boy followed Nasser and his herd and hid behind a tree. Nasser, as usual, sat in one corner, took out the crystal ball, and for a few moments looked at it. The boy waited for the moment when Nasser would go to sleep. Then, he took the crystal ball and ran away. When he arrived in the village, he called all the people and showed them the crystal ball. The citizens of the village took the crystal ball in his hand and turned it around with surprise. Suddenly, they heard a voice coming from the crystal ball, which says, "Oh, you can fulfill your wish." One person took the ball and screamed, "I want one bag full of gold." Another took the ball and said loudly, "I want 2 chests full of jewelries." Some of them wished that they would have their own palace with a grand dome made from pure gold instead of their old houses. All of their wishes were fulfilled, but still, the citizens of the village were not happy. For this reason, the citizens of the village were angry and were not speaking to each other. There was not even one garden which existed in the village where the children could play. Nasser and his family were happy and pleased. Every morning and afternoon, he would play the flute. The children could not wait anymore and decided to return the crystal ball to Nasir. The children said, "When we had a small village, we all were happy and joyful. In one way or another, nobody is happy. The expensive palaces and jewelry will only bring us pain." When Nasir saw that the people were really regretful, he said, "I have not wished till now. If you really want everything to return to its own place, then I will wish for it." Nasser took the crystal ball in his hand, turned it around, and wished for the village became the same as it was before. Everyone quickly turned towards the village and saw it became the same old village with the gardens full of trees and